Your goals are a living document, and you've got to keep reassessing, and you've got to keep refocusing, and you've got to keep moving that goal line or that finish post further away, so you can, so you can keep going forward, you can keep improving yourself, and you can be better. I guess one of the main things that through my rugby career that I've learned, and that one of the biggest lessons that I ever was taught, was the idea of remembering to refocus and reset your goals. I think when I was selected into the All Blacks, I go into this in depth, in a little bit more in depth in my talks and that. But when I was selected for the All Blacks, I'd achieved this one main goal, and that was my full focus for my whole life, was this desire just to be an All Black. And I forgot that once I had accomplished that goal, I forgot to move the finish line. I forgot to reset, refocus, recharge, and go again. And in that sense, I forgot to say to myself, okay, I now want to be a great All Black, or now I want to be a long-term All Black. And I think that's one of the biggest learning curves I ever was taught, was that your goals are a living document, and you've got to keep reassessing, and you've got to keep refocusing, and you've got to keep moving that goal line or that finish post further away, so you can, so you can keep going forward, you can keep improving yourself, and you can be better. In a sports team, you need everybody, to use a phrase, you need everybody on the bus. You can't have somebody off the bus. And if there is somebody off the bus, you've got to try and get them back on the bus and on the same page as everybody else, because that one person can really, derail the whole team. For example, a person might not be as focused or willing to work on their skills in a sports sense, because they see themselves as number two, or they don't see themselves playing in that weekend. But if we have injuries or anything like that, then that person actually becomes the first cab off the rank and is quickly moved into the starting lineup. And if they're not prepared and haven't been preparing themselves, then they're going to let the whole team down. So it's a full focus on everybody in the team to actually look around and see who's struggling. And people do drop off. They do drop off from their trainings. They do drop off from that and motivation. And I think it's a team environment that manages to really pick that person up, or identifies the person who may have fallen off the bus, and get around him and help him and support him in whatever way it is to get him back on the bus. And I guess businesses can start using that sense and looking around and seeing how their employees are going. And some days people have bad days, and you need to get around there and just make sure show a little bit of support, I guess. I hope they take away a sense of belief, a sense that no matter your race, sexuality, religion, if you set a goal and you have the desire and determination and the belief, then it can be achieved. And so I hope that everyone takes that sense away from it, and the idea of respect and remembering that it takes all types to make a community, and everyone is generally wanting to be nice and be equal, and we just have to give care and thought and look around, and just I guess just look around and be aware of the atmosphere or the environment you're in, and respect that.